are one Fort Pierce. Our whole commission governs for the good of all Fort Pierce. We are a unified city dedicated to making decisions that benefit all of our residents. I'm Linda Hudson, Mayor of the City of Fort Pierce. In 2020, I was privileged to be elected to a third term as your mayor. As mayor, I'm elected citywide, but commissioners are elected by their districts. I have always emphasized that we are a unified city, but after Commissioner Curtis Johnson Jr. was elected in 2020, the whole commission committed to the vision of one Fort Pierce. In 2021, our city suffered the loss of Commissioner Rufus J. Alexander. The descendant of a pioneer family, Commissioner Alexander served the residents of Fort Pierce for 20 years. He loved his service on the St. Lucie County Fire District Board, the St. Lucie County Tourism Development Board, and the Council on Aging. He represented Fort Pierce at the Florida League of Cities and was a member of the Florida Black Elected Officials Caucus. The people of Fort Pierce, along with his family and constituents, mourn his passing. In December of 2021, Commissioner Arnold Gaines was elected to represent District 1. Commissioner Gaines is Fort Pierce proud, and I, along with the 4 city commissioners, work together as a team with civility, energy, and a commitment to keeping Fort Pierce the amazing city that it is. In the last year, when many cities across our nation experienced a rise in crime, our proactive Fort Pierce Police Department focused on crime reduction and community policing. Since June of 2015, when Chief Diane Hobley Burney was sworn in, we have seen a 41% citywide decrease in crime. Your children's safety is one of our top priorities, and our school resource officers at Dan McCarty Middle School and C.A. Moore Elementary School continue to provide protection and support for all students, staff, and visiting parents. Resource officers do so much more than provide essential safety at schools. They also serve as positive role models for students and offer them encouragement and support. Fort Pierce Police Department continued to hold front porch roll calls throughout the city. Roll call starts a shift where officers get briefed on what has occurred on the previous shift and what to watch for during their next shift. In 2021, the Fort Pierce PD opened the Resource and Community Hope, or Rich House, located at 2304 Avenue I. This asset is a place where residents of all ages can go to learn about community resources and to get any help they may need. The Rich House will rely heavily on community partnerships with nonprofit organizations, businesses, and Fort Pierce residents. Our Savannah Road Animal Shelter was rehabilitated, and Fort Pierce chose the newly formed Sunrise Humane Society to operate the shelter. Sunrise Humane Society has been busy recruiting board members, seeking out volunteers, and acquiring donations while promoting adoption of the many dogs and cats in the shelter. While the city of Fort Pierce continues to reduce the feral cat population with the Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, and Return program, we want to remind our residents about anti-tethering ordinance, which encourages a more humane treatment of dogs. During 2021, despite COVID, your city administrators, staff, and elected officials worked hard to keep Fort Pierce a desirable destination option for businesses looking to expand in Florida. And it looks like all that effort paid off for our city. Isn't that correct, Jeremiah?
It certainly is, Mayor. Economic growth in Fort Pierce kept us all very busy last year. One great resource that has propelled development in our city is the new Choose Fort Pierce website. Choose Fort Pierce, located online at www.choosefortpierce.com, which can provide all of the information you'll need to live, work, and play in Fort Pierce. But I'm extremely proud to tell you about our Kings Landing project. Kings Landing is a $110 million mixed-use project in downtown Fort Pierce that promises to be one of the most exciting and transformative developments ever to come to the Treasure Coast. This project, located at the old downtown power plant, will feature a hotel, residential homes, restaurants, and retail facilities. The Audubon development team and our city staff have worked steadily through the preparation and permitting stages of this project, with final site approval passing on February 7th at the Fort Pierce City Commission. In addition to Kings Landing, Fort Pierce approved the Willow Lakes Resort, a vibrant mixed-use urban village at the crossroads of Florida's Turnpike, Interstate 95, and Midway Road. Willow Lakes is being designed to create a village that will be one of a kind in Florida, built around a state-of-the-art, world-class surf park. Surf's up, dude! Willow Lakes will feature 2 hotels, residential homes, retail shops, and restaurants. Director Shipyards, who chose Fort Pierce as their newest service location, will celebrate their 75th anniversary as a company this year. Operating at the Port of Fort Pierce, Director built a repair and retrofit yard designed and constructed for 200-foot, 900-ton yachts. The world's largest mobile hoist, with a 1,500-ton capacity, is now on site and operational, and Director is promoting their new facility and our city of Fort Pierce all over the world. Also last year, the Fort Pierce Redevelopment Agency entered into an agreement with Shelley & Associates to develop Fisherman's Wharf. This will include a state-of-the-art boat storage, restaurants, and marine retail. We're all very excited about this project as the technology and uniqueness of their proposed boathouse is yet another highlight that puts Fort Pierce on the map. Delivered as promised, better roads, better sidewalks, and of course, better water. Utilizing the half-cent surtax, the city immediately went to work to improve streets. Those streets include North 17th Street, from Orange Avenue to Avenue D, Avenue B, North 8th Street, South 7th Street, and the Citrus Bridge overpass. These improvements included roadway construction with sidewalks, ADA upgrades, curb and gutter installation, and stormwater collection systems. Other upgrade projects currently under design include Georgia Avenue basin improvements and Ohio Avenue reconstruction. And in addition to our road upgrades, the city has enlisted the help of New Urban Concepts to develop a combined mobility plan and framework for the city to effectively move people and provide mobility choices. The City Commission also approved the Crossroads Industrial Development Park, a 130-acre complex with a 1.1 million square foot warehouse between I-95 and the Turnpike along the Okeechobee Road corridor. But Fort Pierce isn't just focused on major construction projects. In 2021, our city welcomed a new Wawa gas station, RV sales and service, Harbor K shops, and the Fort Pierce West KOA Holiday on Jenkins Road. And in an effort to help residents have access to affordable homes, we approved and broke ground on Blue Sky Landing, an affordable housing community at McNeil Road and Portofino Landings Boulevard. The St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce recently held their 36th Annual Business and Industry Awards, recognizing the best of St. Lucie County. And I'm proud to say that retailer Notions and Potions won Business of the Year. Congratulations. Providing superior medical and health facilities to our residents has always been a top priority of the city. Lawnwood Regional Medical Center recently completed a 13,000 square foot addition for youth mental health services and continues to serve the community as a Level 2 trauma center, known for its excellence in cardiac, stroke, and pediatric emergency care. The Fort Pierce Utilities Authority, also known as FPUA, in an effort to better serve their customers, has begun a multi-year program to provide every customer with new metering technology. The FPUA has embarked on an aggressive water and wastewater expansion program which will increase our customer base and also improve the health of our waterways. Finally, our city is proud of the achievements of our outstanding public schools and our excellent private schools. In 2021, 95% of high school seniors in St. Lucie Public Schools graduated, and our school district ranks 7th overall out of 67 Florida counties. And it just so happens that both of your city commissioners with the last name Johnson are proud graduates of Fort Pierce High Schools.
Yes, that is correct, Commissioner Johnson. And folks, I'm just so honored to be able to serve the people of this amazing city. Last year, celebrating holidays was a challenge, but through careful planning, we continued our City of Lights program. The Sights and Sounds Parade on 2nd Street also returned in 2021, and Heathcote continued its Holiday Garden of Lights. Marina Square was alive with people enjoying the annual Holiday Lights Spectacular with dancing palms and Christmas music. And I'd like to say thank you to our hard-working public works staff who decorated our roundabouts and streets. The Fort Pierce Firehawks, a 14U division team of the Fort Pierce Recreation Department, won the Pop Warner World Championship title on December 10th at the Orlando Camping World Stadium. They ended their season with a perfect 17-0 record, and the City Commission recognized the Firehawks during our December 20th meeting, where our championship football team received a proclamation for their outstanding achievement. Friday Fest, as well as the 4th of July fireworks, returned in 2021, and the Downtown Farmers Market, which celebrates its 25th anniversary in this year, continues to operate every Saturday, rain or shine, at the Marina Square. Live and in-person coffee with the mayor returned to the Fort Pierce Yacht Club, but it's now also a virtual Facebook Live event. Also, the city's popular community engagement series, which I host, can be found live on Facebook. This live show provides a pathway of communication between the residents and the City Commission on a personal level. The City of Fort Pierce has embraced technology. The city actively engages residents with our social media pages, including Facebook, Twitter, and Nextdoor. And of course, you can find all of the city's locally produced videos on our YouTube channel. In the recent years, the City of Fort Pierce has invested in technology in order to better serve the public. Our See, Click, Fix application is an easy way to report a problem or concern to our city. If you see a problem or something that needs attention in our city, snap a picture of it and submit it on our See, Click, Fix app. The app is fast, simple, and free, and available for both Apple and Android platforms. If you haven't been on the city's webpage recently, I invite you to go to cityoffortpierce.com. Our reworked website is now more user-friendly, and we've added a new feature called Open Government, where you can easily find information like building permit status, business tax receipts, zoning and land use information, financial records, and frequently requested public records. And finally, if you're looking to enter the job market for the first time, start a new career, or transition to a great location, the City of Fort Pierce might be just the place for you. The city earned the coveted Distinction of Best Places to Work Award in 2021 from the St. Lucie County Human Resource Association. I'm extremely proud of all City of Fort Pierce employees who continuously work to serve and protect our community. And speaking of serving our community, I'm now joined by our newest elected public official, Arnold Gaines. Arnold, welcome to the City of Fort Pierce Annual State of the City Address.
Well, hello, Curtis. Thank you, and thank you to all the residents that have placed your faith in me, not only to keep Fort Pierce great today, but also make it better tomorrow. While COVID did try to cancel some of our city events, the Great American Cleanup occurred as usual in 2020 and was re-imaged in 2021 to be neighborhood-centered. Small groups of residents took to the streets and scoured Fort Pierce to rid the city of litter, and as usual, the people did a stunning job. Throughout 2021, our city has encouraged residents to adopt roads and parks to help keep them clean. I am proud to tell you that a group of Lincoln Park Academy students have adopted Veterans Memorial Park and clean that park quarterly. These students are part of the 4H2O project with a mission to enhance education, stewardship, and citizenship for all students in our community. If you haven't been to Veterans Memorial Park recently, then please stop by and see what hard work these students have performed to make this park clean and beautiful. Fort Pierce is known for its beautiful parks, but the one park that stands out above all others is J.C. Park. There are over 200,000 visitors of all ages who visit J.C. Park each year, and I invite you to be one of them. And talk about literally putting Fort Pierce on the map. Indian Hills Recreation Area multi-use trail improvements became a reality last year, becoming part of the East Coast Greenway system, a picturesque walking and biking trail route stretching from Key West to Canada. The city recently held a very special unveiling. Captain John Brandon donated a cannon from the 1715 Spanish fleet that sunk off our Atlantic coast during a hurricane on July 31, 1715. The cannon required special treatment for 3 years, which just ended in 2021. This extraordinary artifact was placed at the southern end of the Melanie Lane pedestrian plaza as a reminder of how the Treasure Coast got its name. Keeping our city clean is a partnership between our public works staff and our citizens. To help provide tools to keep public areas clean, the city installed blue tubes at beach parks along the Indian River Lagoon and at Moores Creek. These receptacles keep plastic bags out of our waterways and encourage park visitors to clean up litter. We continue the fight to keep our waters safe and clean for our own quality of life and that of our precious fish and wildlife. Our parks and beaches aren't the only areas that get cleaned regularly. Fort Pierce has long known the importance of protecting our waterways, particularly the Indian River Lagoon. It would be difficult to find someone who isn't aware of the legacy and historical significance of the Florida Highwaymen. The city of Fort Pierce supported the creation of the Highwayman license plate and will be the fiscal agent for the disbursement of funds from these plates. 3,000 plates must be sold in 3 years in order to keep the plate as a permanent option. Last year, the city designated the Jackie L. Cannon Building at 1234 Avenue D as the future Highwayman Museum. I will be pre-purchasing my Highwayman's license plate today, and I hope that you can also. Tom, do you have any Highwayman works of art in your home?
Hi, Arnold. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. The Highwaymen are so talented, and I sure hope their license plate becomes a reality and gets displayed on vehicles all over our state. Well, Fort Pierce, I'm wrapping up 12 years as your city commissioner, and I just want to say thank you, Fort Pierce, for allowing me to serve you. So last year, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of the opening of the Fort Pierce Inlet. In 1911, the natural inlet closed due to shoaling and hurricanes. It took a decade for the city to fund the digging of a new inlet, making it straighter, deeper, and safer than the original one. Without the inlet, Fort Pierce was landlocked and the fishing and boating industry all but disappeared. With the opening of the new inlet, marine commercial industries were revived, making Fort Pierce once again a thriving commercial city with an active port. If you don't know the full history of the inlet and its importance to not only Fort Pierce, but the entire state of Florida, I encourage you to research it. You won't be disappointed. While our Indian Hills Golf Course remained safely open during 2021, the Sunrise Theater went temporarily dark. To help operate the theater during the closed months, we were fortunate to receive over $1 million in federal grant money, and I'm happy to report that the programming in 2021 was almost completely back to normal. In 2021, the mezzanine of the theater was named after Earl Little, whose 68-year musical career educating, directing, and performing in the musical arts made a difference in so many young lives. Sports tourism is a new force driving visitors to our area. In 2021, the Southern Kingfish Association hosted its national championship tournament at Causeway Cove Marina. This event was such a huge success that the event organizers will be returning to Fort Pierce in 2022. Our marinas aren't just the perfect venue to host fishing tournaments. In 2021, Fort Pierce Manatee Center was the site of the World Firefighter Combat Challenge. The mission of the challenge is to promote and showcase the talents, skills, and athleticism of America's fighter heroes and heroines in the exciting and entertaining sports competition. Tourists come to Fort Pierce for many reasons, including our beautiful, uncrowded beaches, our safe Fort Pierce Inlet, and to fish our waters. But just around the corner, there will be another special attraction added to the list. Soon, Fort Pierce will have gained approvals it needs for a seaplane base. How cool is that? 2021 may have started off with all of us concerned about COVID and the uncertainty its impacts would have on Fort Pierce. But I'm pleased to say that through the leadership of our City Commission, staff, and administrators, we closed the year out with nothing but enthusiasm and optimism for what the future holds for our city of Fort Pierce. Okay, Mayor, I'm done. Can you wrap this up for us?
Thank you, Tom, and on behalf of all the elected city officials, thank you for helping shape Fort Pierce into the flourishing city it is today.
Thank you very much.
Fort Pierce faces challenges just like the rest of the country and the world. We have weathered the pandemic storm and will continue to serve and protect our citizens. We have learned to appreciate the new heroes in our lives, like first responders, medical staff, grocery store workers, truckers, and many others. In Fort Pierce, our mission is to provide community leadership, quality public service, and a safe environment for all citizens. And we strive to provide excellent customer service to all. We are one Fort Pierce and Fort Pierce proud. Thank you.